guys, it's Cara with Cara Jo Plans. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am planning out the week of November 2nd through November 8th with my Planning to Prosper digital planner. And I'm also using her Rustic Autumn sticker set. And you can see that I've done the split screen so that I have two of them open so I can see my stickers and copy and paste those from the one split screen to the other. And the first thing I'm going to do is resize the date dots. And I do them all at one time so that they're all the same size. And then you can lasso each one individually and move it over. And I did remember to have my planner in landscape this time. My first video on the iPad, when I did the screen recording, I had it in vertical, so I know that was a little awkward. Lesson learned. I got that a little fixed today. Really liking this planner and the versatility of the stickers and learning the little tips and tricks to make things work for me. Love the portability. Halloween was great for the kids. We got to go trunk or treating twice, did a Halloween parade, and we did trick or treat on Saturday. And Saturday was super cold. I live in southwestern PA and the temperature went down to like 29 overnight. And I normally don't break out my fuzzy boots until maybe December. I wear flip-flops and sandals pretty much until the temperature drops to freezing. Well, the temperature dropped to freezing. So I had to get the boots out for trick-or-treating. But it was a lot of fun. We finally had a year with no rain. So that's always a positive. Rain kind of like makes it miserable and I don't want to walk around the neighborhood. But we stayed out a little longer and did some streets that we don't normally do and had a good time. Right now, I'm just working on getting the washi out, and just a little tip, GoodNotes has this weird quirk where you resize something and it tilts it a little bit. If you just close out of the edit and go back in and start editing the image again, you can straighten it out and it's no problem. And I just wanted to get this resized to fit on the bottom. I absolutely love this pumpkin washi. I love the white pumpkin on there. I love the dark browns and the neutrals. It's just so gorgeous and so fall-like. I'm just in love with her stickers right now. So, and then I'm going to put the washi on the other side as well. I like to just have a little extra color down at the bottom there. And you can see it did that tilty thing again. So I just straightened it out and resized it a little bit. And then you can slide it over where you want it. And then that one was a little bit too big, so I resized it again. Now this week is going to be relatively quiet compared to last week. I felt like I was running every single night last week. The only time we didn't go anywhere after work, I think, was Thursday. So just a lot of busyness, and this is our busy season. When my son's birthday comes in October, I know that pretty much everything's going to be busy until after Christmas. So it's nice to have this slower week here at the beginning of November. I do have some stuff I need to work on for the kids. They're both in Cub Scouts, and I recently became a Cub Scout leader for my little kids' den. And we have a space derby race coming up near the end of November. So I have to make 2 space derby kit rocket things. I don't even know what they are. They have a propeller and they come as a block of wood and basically instructions that say good luck. So I've got to figure out how to make 2 of them this year. So that will be fun. Now I'm just creating my banners for my work days. And just trying to get them resized and fit exactly the way that I want them. And then once I get this one sized the way I want, I can copy and paste this one. And when I paste them, they'll be the same size as this one. So I don't have to resize them 5 times. So that's always nice. You just hit the lasso tool and hit copy. And you can just move those wherever you need to move them, which is really nice. So, and then what I'm actually going to do before I copy them is write work on there. So then all I have to do is lasso the whole thing and it will move over. So what I'm doing there is that little text box up at the top. If you click on that, you can pick the font that you want to use and what size you want it, and you write with your handwriting and it converts to the font that you want. And now I'm using the Gen Plans font. There's an app that you can download to import fonts, and the app that I use is called iFont, and it was free. And you just import it through there and you can add different fonts to your iPad. So that's really cool. I love the Gen Plans font, so I'm really glad that I'm able to use it in my personal planning, and it gives me nice handwriting in my digital planner. That I always love. Now, there are some times where I just use my regular handwriting, but I always feel like Gen Plans font is so much neater than my own. So I've got my work banners up. And then what I'm going to do this week, I keep trying different things, is I'm going to use these rectangle square boxes on the weekend for stuff we have going on the weekend. So you can see I'm resizing one to fit on Sunday. And I like this light tan color. That's super pretty. Her color schemes are just amazing so far. And I can't wait to see what kind of stickers she comes up with for the holiday season. Super excited about that. And then I'm going to pull over the dark brown weekend banner and just kind of resize that up at the top of Saturday and Sunday. And I really like that she has different color options for all of the event labels, the weekend banners, the habit trackers. You can really customize your planner to however you want it to work. And I just think it's amazing. So over here, I'm on the decorative sticker pages right now, and I want to grab this pumpkin, and I'm going to put this pumpkin here on the bottom corner just as a little decoration too, because usually Sunday evenings I have a little extra space. So I like to add a little flair down there on top of the washi. And then I'm going to pull in a couple other decorative stickers to mark on my events for Sunday and over on the sidebar. So these little leaves are so pretty. The stickers are just super fun. I love those flowers too. I think I use those at some point as well. And I'm just kind of looking to see what other kind of decorative stickers I want to put on at this time. It's still, this planning process for me is still kind of very haphazard. Getting familiar with the digital stickers and what I want my layout to look like, what I have room for. So I kind of jump back and forth between the functional part of the planning and the decorative planning, just kind of feeling my way through and figuring out what I want to do. So right now I'm just throwing on some decorative stickers, and then she has all these event label stickers. Look how many different events there are, pretty much everything that you can think of. And the little icons down below, I love that she has like the Facebook and the Etsy and the YouTube and the Instagram. Those are all awesome too, for especially for us content creators. So right now I am pulling over the no school banner. My kids don't have school on election day. We used to use a lot of schools as polling places, and that's why they closed school. Now I think a lot of them have moved out of the schools, but they still have no school for the kids on election day. So my kids will be home. I still have to work, but I am going to make time to vote. I'm going to check out my polling place first thing in the morning before work just to see how the lines are. And if it's not busy, hopefully I'll get to vote before work. But if not, I will go straight after work and get my vote in. And then I'm just kind of playing around and moving this to see where I want it. Because my thought was that I was going to leave the top line for the weather and then kind of start the day after that. And that's why I end up moving the weekend sticker down as well, so that I can have the whole week across for the weather kind of as my header. And then moving my trash sticker over. She already has a label with that printed on there, which is super awesome. And I'm just going to twist it around a little bit so it's not crooked. And I put that at the bottom of Tuesday because I do my garbage on Tuesday night and they pick it up very early on Wednesdays. And then I'm just kind of looking to see if there's any other of these script stickers that I need. And then I'm going to go over and pull one of the event labels. And we'll just copy that and paste it over onto the planner. And with these, sometimes it's easier to zoom in so you can get the sizing right on them. So I'm just going to pull that in a little bit and resize it. And twist it again, just a little bit, get it a tweak. And then I'm going to use these for my YouTube video uploads. And then what I like to do is I like to pick the event sticker that matches the colors of the icons, which is what I'm looking for right now. And I'm going to pull that YouTube icon over and put it over in that solid block on the left-hand side, and it kind of meshes in. So I really like to, it makes it look sort of like it's just one sticker. So that's really cool. I like those. So I'm going to use that and then copy and paste all of that for all of my YouTube uploads for the week. This is a very busy upload week. You've seen a lot of my videos already. I think I have 6 videos planned for this week, which is kind of insane. But the beginning of the month and the end of the month are kind of really busy because I have my budget closeouts. I have my budget setups, my sinking funds. So there's a bunch of extra videos that come around the end and the beginning of the month that I like to put out for you guys. So I'm just kind of copying and pasting those to the days where I think that I'm going to upload them. And then for the weekend videos, I'm just going to move those down below the banner because I usually don't get started as early on a weekend. Even though this isn't like an hourly planner, I still kind of like see it as an hourly planner for me. So the weekends are always a little bit later because I do get to sleep in on Saturdays. Not always on Sundays, but Saturdays I do get to sleep in. This last Saturday I set out 2 plates for my kids and my mom had brought them donuts, and I'm like, eat donuts before I wake up. Do not wake me up for breakfast. So that was that. And then I'm just adding a cute little sticker on to this event label that I have for Sunday for church and kid check. And just resizing that sticker and getting it where I want it. And then just kind of looking for another decorative sticker to throw on there as well. So like that's the thing, like I'm still getting familiar with the stickers and deciding what all I want to use. So I flip back and forth a whole lot trying to decide which ones I'm going to pull. And then I'm going to pull this one over here because I remembered that the kids are going to be marching in the Veterans Day Parade. So I want to get that marked. That's going to take a little chunk of our Saturday. And I kind of like how those work together. And I do finally eventually get it resized so it matches the other one. The other way that you can resize things so they're kind of the same size is to set it on top of the other one and just resize it until you can't see the one on the bottom anymore. And that kind of makes sure that you've got the same size for those. So I've got that set up. Okay, so I'm back. I don't know what happened to the rest of the screen recording, but I do have my planner set up here. So this is just a still photo, so don't think that you're missing anything. Nothing's supposed to be moving. So after I got the dark brown sticker set on Saturday, I went through and I put the weather on. I added in the titles of the videos that I was going to be putting up this week, added some full boxes on each of the days to kind of take up my work time. I added a little habit tracker on the side that says quick tidy because I want to try to like tidy up something every night before I go to bed. So I wanted to put a little habit tracker on there. We'll see how it goes. It's only 1 week. We all know I fail at habit trackers. I did add the text in for the Veterans Day Parade, put a little star on, kid check and church. And then I love the planner time in the bottom corner of Sunday. I love how that turned out. My nail appointment is on there. And this is just a kind of like new kind of layout for me. And then the other thing I put on are the check boxes. So what I did was I went up and used the pen tool with brown ink and drew a square. And when you hold the square, it makes it a perfect square for you. And I did pick like a little bit of an off color fill for it, so it has a little bit of shading to it. And I just added check boxes throughout my week. And then I added the little bathtub stickers for the nights that I have my kids and they need baths, and just kind of rounded out the week. This is more towards my functional, and then I'll add more of my to-do list in as I go. But I'm sorry that you didn't get to see me actually laying some of these down. I did use a lot of the Gen Plans font, but you can see up in the weather, I just wrote that in with a pen. And then every day I'm going to go in and check that, because our weather changes around here in Pittsburgh so much that that'll probably have to be edited and changed at least 3 times this week. But I wanted a kind of good layout there. And thank you guys for watching. I hope you really like this layout and like this kind of planning style. Let me know your thoughts on it and what more you would like to see me do with the digital planner, or even just the iPad. What would you like to see as far as me making a video with it? So you can let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit subscribe and ring that bell for notifications when my new videos pop up. Thanks for your love and support. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.